Hello everybody, San here, engineer, MBA, and investor. And in today's video, I want to talk about the interview between ARK Invest and Dr. Feng Zhang. So basically this interview happened with Ali Yerman, ARK analyst, and it happened just a couple of days ago, actually February 25th. I was able to listen to it while I was driving back to Montreal, and I have a couple notes here and there. But before we jump into this video, you guys know the drill. You guys know exactly what I'll ask you. Smash that like button. Destroy that like button. If you've not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Share this video and leave me a comment below what you guys think about this interview. What you guys think about some of these companies under the umbrella of Mr. Zhang. Now, I do want to mention a couple of things here for this interview is that I think this interview, first of all, I have wished it was longer than what it was. It was barely like 30 minutes, right? It was quite surprised for an interview with ARK Invest and being one of the first interviews for a long time between ARK Invest and Mr. Zhang. I would assume that it would be a lot longer than 30 minutes considering some of the interviews they've had with like the CEO of Verve Therapeutics and the right-hand man of the CEO of that company as well, being like almost an hour or something like that. I just found it really weird it was only 30 minutes. It is what it is, but they did go over a lot of topics. I thought this would be more specific to CRISPR, more specific to the companies under Zhang's umbrella. And when I mean under Zhang's umbrella, I basically mean the companies that he owns shares of or he helped found. So obviously there's Editas, which they did cover a little bit in the interview. There's also Prime Medicine. There's also the whole Beam Therapeutic side of things. So they did talk about some of them. It's not like they didn't cover them. They obviously talked about the technologies behind those companies, what makes them special. And I think the interview was more geared towards the technologies and trying to understand what is the benefit of using base editors as opposed to CRISPR-Cas9 nuclease cuts, for example. And they did go over Prime editors and so on. I would say that I wish, again, that would be my first criticism over the interview. I just wish that they would have actually talked a little bit more about the companies, maybe, talk a little bit more about the patent situation, especially with what's going on with NTLA and base editing. I wish they would have done that a little bit more. But besides that, I have a huge amount of respect for Dr. Zhang. I think if you've read the book from Walter Isaacson, he talks a lot about this individual in Jennifer Doudna's path, right, to where she is today. I think he's sort of defined right now legally. If you look at the legal papers, especially since they're still in courts debating over this following fact, that he is the first person to test and apply CRISPR with human cells, right? So, Jennifer Doudna won the Nobel Prize along with Emmanuel Charpentier, but that was more for the discovery of their paper in the 2011-2012 of CRISPR. But Zhang was the first one to prove CRISPR with human cells. So really, really interesting interview. I will try to link this interview here in the bottom video below the video, and let me know what you guys think. I think it was an amazing interview. Again, really short of an interview. I really prefer long formatted interviews because you sort of get to dive deep into specific topics, sort of what Dr. Liu had with ARK Invest a few months ago, where they spoke for like an hour or even more. It was more than an hour, and you sort of, are able to juggle within topics, right? You can sort of stick with a topic for like 10-15 minutes as opposed to jumping from topic to topic like every 3 minutes, which is what they did here. But again, limited time, it is what it is. Amazing interview again from ARK Invest. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you've not subscribed, do subscribe. If you found value from this video, like this video, share it. And thank you so much for watching once more. And let me know what you guys think in the interview in the comments below. Have a beautiful, beautiful day and a beautiful week. Thank you.